Hey guys, it's Nick from Cleansing Skin and Soul, and I'm just going to do a little video for you today about my play therapy sessions that I do with kids, either on Spectrum or people that just find me. So yeah, I had two amazing clients this morning, and one just absolutely blew my mind today. So we did a lot around emotions and energy, as we always do, you know, what the kid is struggling with and what they need more of. And we started off with some crystal work and using all that. And I like to do running around and activity, so getting the neurology of the brain, like getting the endorphins firing, making a state change, making the kid feel really good, and how they can go from feeling relaxed to energized, from angry to happy, all the rest of it. And I just had this one thing. No one session is ever the same. So we did a little bit of drawing therapy. And I said, just at the end of the session, we're going to draw a picture. You draw a picture and I draw a picture. And I'd never done this before, but the child went over to a separate corner, turned their back and was drawing away, and I was drawing away. And this just absolutely blew my mind. The pictures that came out after. So this here is the picture that he drew. And then this here is the picture that I drew. And I just couldn't believe that those pictures were almost identical, like rain and sadness or darkness on one side, and then having the light and the sunshine on the other. And we talked about that and interpreted that into a great metaphor about our bodies and our feelings. And you know, when you do sessions with kids, like just how in sync they are with you. And then I went to my next family's house, and it's really cool because the whole family's getting involved. And we used a game that we created. So the session before, the child the game wasn't working for him. He's like, this is not the brain game. So I said, okay, well, what is the brain game? And I talked about uploading new programs to our brain so that we are happier and calmer and more focused. So anyway, his game was a bit like Fortnite, and it needed to be including guns. And I'm not a big thing on guns, so I went and got some bubble guns. And we incorporated this game. So I sat down and we nutted out whose team was going to be on who, and involved the sisters, and we came up with an idea. So when we're shooting out these bubbles, we're shooting out the energy and the things we don't want, like anger and frustration and lying. That was the thing that came up. And the other thing was, when the bubbles hit us, we feel more focused and happy. And I can't remember what the other one was. We feel, listen, we're going to listen. We feel fun and we're going to listen. And then we made these really cool power rings of all the things, and the kids all joined in on it, not just the kid in session. They all joined in on how the things that they want to feel more of. And we played these games, and I'm just truly blessed. Like, kids lead me and teach me as much as I teach them. And to have you know, two amazing sessions this morning, I just feel super, super grateful. So if you are ever curious about what play therapy entails, it is simply getting on a child's level, infiltrating their world, and then adding the learnings in on top of that. So anything can be a game. We then put on some Reiki music, and we sat and we drew and we calmed the whole house down. Anything can be achieved through energy healing, through hypnosis, through NLP, play therapy, whatever you want to call it, by getting in there and just using different language with children, and getting in touch on their level. So that was my amazing morning, and I just think I'm super blessed to be able to work with these amazing kids. And I am an NDIS provider, so if you've got any questions about that as well, hit me up. So I'm going to share this video with you guys, and hopefully that explains a little bit more about what I do when I'm out and about working with kids. And yeah, drop me a line. I'd love to hear from you guys.